Yes. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is out of here.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Ty France. Hauls it in for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. One down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. Hard hit, left field, base hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
A bunt, and it's popped up. Whitlock right there to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Tripled yesterday. That was his only hit. He was 1 for 4. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. On to first. That ends the inning. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. And there's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Santander makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the veteran out. fielder Rob Refsnyder. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get. Do this at bat.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Garcia, 24 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And there's a foul ball. So here's Scherzer. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Whitlock back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. Center field, Rafaela settles under this one. And he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Lucas.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ty France.
So digging in, Ty France. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to second for one. And that's two. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Jaron Duran.
Left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Max Scherzer goes to work. Scherzer, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there to the warning track, makes the catch. Here's Rafael. Devers. Late on that fastball.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. Up the middle. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. 2 outs, runner at first. And now here is Connor Wong. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him. for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking it. Would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance.
Pitching for the
And
Red
now
Sox.
the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1.
Lucas Giolito.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home.
And a base hit right there. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. That one the other way, and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well
Now
in this
batting,
one. Showed a
right
willingness to
fielder,
drive that
Nathan
pitch the
Lucas.
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Max Scherzer back to work. On the ground to third. So the batting order turns over. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
And that one fouled off. Scherzer deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Can't get their base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
No, he's in there.
First and third, 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jaron Duran. And a foul ball. Rafaela, the runner at third. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. So a runner at second, 2 down. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Third home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-4.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
Bregman at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's tough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Left field, way back there. Durant going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Gone. His 11th of the year. It's 8-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 10-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper, and new pitcher for the Red Sox, Walker Buehler.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
One out, base is empty. And here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. There's a strike. Kiner-Falefa. former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Line drive. Durant makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Siggy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is Andres Jimenez. That's hard hit on the line. Rafaela makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now Connor Wong.
Catcher Connor Wong.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
There's a strike. And that is out of play. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Hit hard, base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. David Hamilton digs in now. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And the batter now, Rob Refsnyder. And first offering is fouled off. Rafaela at second with 2 down. That one catches the zone. 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one off the outside edge. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Ty France, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander. So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Santander. Right side, hard hit. Bregman to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Luis Garcia. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Angel Bastardo comes on now.
66.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jarren Duran. Going away.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, Jimenez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette. Buehler back to work. Line drive. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw into third. And he's out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out easily. So man aboard, Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now 2 aboard. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That ends the back of the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And first offering is fouled off. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And it is 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side, Jimenez. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now Blake Sable. Right through there for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there, got him. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing. Back here at Fenway, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Finds its way through, base hit. Back to the top of the order, Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Nathan Lucas. Next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a pop-up. Ref Snyder on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. New pitcher on now, Greg Weisser.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That one hit to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see it.
On to third, save. A run comes in on the play.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And that one pulled foul. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look,
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning, but they do. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it bangs off the monster. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. The other way. And out number 1 on the grab. Rob Ref Snyder up next for the Red Sox. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Base hit center field. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 14-6. Luis Garcia up next for the Red Sox. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now it's 14-8.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a...
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here is Devers, hit in the air, center field. Varsho makes the catch, 2 down. Now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3. Out to short, Connor Falefa. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So 2 on with 2 away. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Hung up in a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Connor Falefa batting with 1 down. Take a strike. Pitching change here, Brennan Bernardino.
Number 83.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's too low. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yariel Rodriguez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, heading for 2. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Run comes in from second. 14-10 our score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Line to left, and foul ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that...
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 14-11. Man at first, nobody out. Rob Refsnyder will hit next. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Hamilton around third. The relay, the tag, out. Manager out of the jump. Aroldis Chapman takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
46, Aroldis Chapman.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second, and he's out. But 1 run is in to score. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the green monster.
Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Swings through that.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball right side. On to France. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 runs. No errors and 1 left on. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Justin Slayton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Andres Jimenez now at the plate.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
There it was, 0-0. Here it is, hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time, and they get it out of the play. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom 9, here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Sable in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to